Hey, I hope I helped some of you make the decision whether to go with AFLAC or stay away from AFLAC. So the question is AFLAC a scam? So my personal belief is yes. So I've had AFLAC since 2005, January of 2005. I have paid over $8,000 to AFLAC. So I did this video. It's October 25th of 2021. I just canceled my AFLAC account. Um, Recently, I fell off a ladder from about 9 feet in the air, landed on the ground, bruised pretty much most of my body. But the worst of it, I didn't break my big toe. I slammed my big toe back into my foot. I fractured the ball of my foot, and the bones in my big toe got a little bit swapped around. And when I went to the podiatrist decided that we needed to go to the OR and get this toe taken care of. Now, my big toe was probably half the size of my foot at that time. Um, I did split the bottom of my big toe wide open, so there was a lot of blood and everything, and it was a gory mess, I'll just tell you that. So, after my visit to the operating room and getting my toe back together, I was in it for about $15,000. Not bad for a procedure. Um, my medical care deductible is $3,000. Like most of you, my company decided that we should pay more of a deductible, so our rates would be lower. It's always whatever's best for the company, and I'm good with that. I haven't been hurt in the last 16 years, so I was due eventually, and this was my time. So when I turned everything into AFLAC, um, I don't know if you've tried to call AFLAC, but it's impossible to get to anyone. But anyway, I turned all my paperwork and all my stuff in, and they turned around and promptly gave me about $340 towards my injury. So I'm still in pain today, and this happened probably 2.5 months ago. So I went ahead and canceled my AFLAC account because along with my $300 that they paid me, I should get about $400 back for canceling. And that will help go towards my deductible. So, why would you go with AFLAC? I can't honestly tell you that. My company's insurance already has a disability built in. But let me tell you, if you are going to do AFLAC like I did, $8,000 later, I could have had $8,000 in a health savings account making interest for myself. So you think about that. You're allowed to put $3,300 per year into a health savings account. Mine is maxed out. I do put the entire amount towards my health savings account, and it did allow me to have the money to pay my deductible. I was hoping AFLAC would take care of it so I wouldn't have to touch my health savings account. AFLAC did not. So if you're young, I was young. I was probably in my 20s when I started with the AFLAC. I would tell you put your money in a health savings account. Chances of you getting hurt are pretty slim. So use a health savings account and just max it out. And then by the time you get retirement age, you're good to go. You're going to have all this tax-free money. Plus, in a health savings account, that money is tax-free. So that is less money that you're going to get taxed on at the end of the year. So stay away from AFLAC. It's kind of like those used car scam warranties that you see on TV with Ice-T or whoever that, you know, whatever TV guy is. They're scams. AFLAC is taking people's money and they're hiring, you know, football coaches and movie stars and whatnot to advertise for them, but they're not giving up the money to you when you actually need that money. So do yourself a favor, get yourself a health savings account and start putting your money into a health savings account tax free. After a few $1,000s, you can start investing that money in a health savings account just like you would do your 401k. and you'll be better off in the long run if you just stay away from AFLAC.